welcome back to the Clinical Cookout. It's Auntie Amber here. This is our season finale week for season 2 of the Clinical Cookout. It is also our Pride celebration week. So, in the spirit of Pride, what better than to invite my little big brother on for a little talk about his journey? So first off, I wanted to ask, or I just want to start off with you talking about how you identify.
I'm gay.
Just gay, like ain't no extra term
No,
to it, like just gay.
just gay.
So, like, are you familiar with all the terms that people use for the different categories of things, so to speak?
I try to self-educate myself a bit. I can't lie. I've gotten a little confused on it, so I won't say that I'm, knowledgeable on everything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I know enough to respect everyone.
So, at what point in your life did you know that you were gay or that you were attracted to men or boys?
I'm gonna go with. I would say forever, but it's like you don't like other people when you're 1 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like as soon as I was able to have an attraction to somebody else, it's always been guys. Uh, so I've always known.
You knew at a very young age that you were attracted to boys or men, right?
Mhm.
So for a while, you kind of held that in because you didn't really tell anybody until I actually don't know when you first told people, but you didn't tell us until you were like probably about to leave high school, so like older teenager.
Mhm.
So when did you first start to come out, and like what prompted you to do that? Like what told you like this is the time, I'm ready?
Honestly, it would have been from you, because there was a time in my life where you used to hate that I would not go out anywhere. I'd always want to stay home, never want to meet anybody new, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
was afraid of like what somebody's going to think about me or anything. But you really pushed me to like really get out of my comfort zone, step out of my bubble, meet new people,
Mm-hmm.
and that made it easy for me to access new relationships that were different than I was used to. So I got to see or meet people that were like me, which then made it a lot easier for me to then, be comfortable with everybody else and tell them.
Okay, so I did that. Little old me.
Little old you helped a little bit.
So when did you start like telling people? Or
I'm gonna say high school really is whenever like I actually started saying and like telling other people rather than just assuming oh they know what I am. I don't have to say it. But that was like my journey of getting comfortable with being able to tell everybody. So the whole thing is, it's very. I think it's very weird for me, which gives me like a different perspective on it than other people. I've always had to convince people that I'm gay, almost, because everybody just assumes that I'm straight.
that's interesting. So that is a different experience because a lot of the times I hear that it's like people keep like accusing you of being gay rather than you having to convince them like I actually am. Like why
Yeah.
don't you believe me? I am. Like I've always known, but like so it's weird because like even from when you were younger, I knew, but even my perception of like what gay was back then was just not clear because
Right.
gay is a sexual thing. Like I'm attracted to men sexually. So when you're younger, it's not so much that. I think I confused gay with just being like feminine or having like some feminine tendencies.
Right.
So I always knew that you were gay, but like you didn't tell me until around probably 2011, 2012. Remember how I got you to tell me?
Yeah, I remember.
So
Look,
you
love it.
so I invited you to come visit me in college. Got you a little drunky drunk on a whole entire bottle of Bacardi Peach.
Yes.
You were so lit, and I started asking you questions, and then you just kind of like let it all out at that point.
Fill it out, right? Get comfy. Why not? And
So,
also, I kind of already thought that you knew anyways, and you were just trying to like confirm.
but anyway, so with that, you told your friends first, and then, came out to your family. Do you feel like your family was accepting of it? And don't be biased because I'm on here, but I want people to hear from your perspective.
I would say that overall, my family was accepting of it. Right. There was a little pushback at the beginning, because everyone has a way that they were raised, and the way that you think things are supposed to be. So
Mhm.
the fact that my family was one to change how they used to think, it's made me very comfortable. And I have a very loving family. I'm loved. I know I'm loved, and I love you.
You know, I was always accepting of it. It was just like I think I was frustrated with you because you wouldn't tell me. And I was like, I know it and you just won't tell me. So I was kind of like badgering you about it. So in retrospect, I realized I should have kind of let you do that on your own, because like getting you drunk to get you to tell me, that's just not the best way. Y'all don't do
Probably
that.
not.
My segment is back to the kids. So in spirit of that, what would you say to your younger self, or even other like teenagers or young adults who haven't come out yet and are, considering it or thinking about it?
For other people, I say definitely take your time. Don't let someone tell you when to be comfortable with it. But whenever you do, don't be afraid to step outside of your bubble. Because when you're going to meet new people that you never thought you would, new relationships, it's gonna be better. So again, take your time. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You know what's best for you, and just go with the flow. When you feel it's right, it's right.
Okay, I hear you. So my brother is basically saying, don't let nobody badger you like his sister did into telling you when you ain't ready. Just do it when you're ready. That's
When
it.
you're ready.
All right, we out. Bye. Happy Pride.